The vision of the graduate articulates the aspirations West Hartford Public Schools holds for each student and addresses the question, what dispositions and skills should our students develop to be prepared for life beyond high school?
Problem solving is one of those things that really creates community. Whenever we have a problem here at our school, we gather together and we generate creative ideas to solve those problems. And I think that's why it's included in the vision of the graduate. It's really building their confidence, it's building their skills. It also develops their appreciation for other people's ideas. So as we're problem solving and being creative, not only are they building community, but they're also learning that a problem has many different solution paths. So that way when they enter their jobs in the future, they know how to solve problems in the real world and in their careers.
Problem solving and creativity were always critical and very important, but I think it's just becoming essential. We know that when teams come together, when different options are presented, the outcomes are better. Just look at their faces and you see a joy, you see a lot of pride. The reaction you see is an immediate need to communicate that success. They go to their peers, they look around, say, look at this, I did it. What I love is that first impulse, that desire of communicating, because there is so much pride, but it has to be shared. That's what I see, that's what I love to witness when our children find success and solve something that is difficult.
I think problem solving especially is really important, starting with 3-year-olds when they come in. Children need to be able to see that a grown-up doesn't have to do everything for them. They're going to be growing up and taking care of the world, learning that they can recognize a problem, they can figure out what some solutions might be, maybe get some friends to help, figure out what materials they need, plan out a solution, and help to fix it. That has to be incorporated every single year throughout their elementary years and beyond. And it has to be worked, it has to be purposefully worked so children understand that they can do this and they have that efficacy, that capability to solve any problem that they encounter.
Whenever I do something with like a project and I try to be creative, and that helps express me and for who I am.
Being creative can help you think of solutions and it can help you solve the problem, which is really exciting. I just like to be creative. It's fun because you just get to let your imagination go free. Being creative helps me think in a different way.
It makes it really fun and more engaging because fun helps you remember stuff.
I'm more of a visual thinker, and that really helps my mind contribute to the project. You need other people to rely on just in case you need to think differently or have a more open mind to another idea.
Creativity could create a lot more opportunity for some people.
Problem solving, creativity, makes it easier day to day.
I think it's so important that kids continue to look at the many perspectives of others, the many ways that they can experience the world. And there's not just one linear solution to a problem. So it's our goal as educators and parents to help facilitate skills and experiences that allow them to build on being better problem solvers and being more creative.
If we are getting enough play, if we have a healthy lifestyle and we're feeling balanced, then we're going to be able to get those times when we're really focused on the hard work and the things that are more difficult for us. So I think intertwining play with more difficult tasks is important all day long.
When a student finds a solution to a problem, you see their entire body change. They exude joy. They feel confident. The way that I describe it, it's almost their identity shifts, and you could see that they feel better about themselves as a learner. And that's really, really important, that we are developing agency. And we know agency is developed when students solve problems in creative ways and they get to that solution. The other piece is celebrate one another, because it's also important that when we problem solve, that we see the others and we celebrate them so they also have a stronger sense of confidence. They feel like they can engage in harder problems, because that's really the goal. As we problem solve, grow your agency to solve more difficult problems. It just builds an excitement, a joy, confidence, and it also helps them to see themselves as global citizens, because the world is filled with problems. But yet, when we know we are equipped to solve them, then we can engage in the world in a more confident way.
I see a lot of kids wanting to do things in a different way. Just need to hear, need to pay a little bit more attention. I'm very hopeful. These are great kids and the future is good.